shit already. Ah! I'm so startled. Ah! No!
Les Canadiens perdus! God, listen, top off like fucking flyers! God damn!
Rink rage is a serious problem that affects our whole community, especially our friends and our children. They cause violence, either physically or emotionally, and people get depressed, they get hurt, or even killed.
We are now here at the house of Rick, or otherwise known as Rink Rage Rick, by his neighbor and his best friend. We'll be talking to them later, and we'll be inside of Rick's house.
So, this is James, Rick's neighbor.
What's up?
He's been witnessing a lot of Rick's behavior around his house. I've been hearing Rick's rage, even when Rick is in his house. Can you explain some of these actions?
Well, he be all crazy, you know what I'm saying, and we be trying to have a good time up, you know, we playing cards, or we sitting there drinking, we having a good time, we trying to watch the game, and he be flipping out, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying now?
I know.
And we be coming up, and you know, he just grabbed like my bag of chips, and I'm like, yo man, sucker, that's my chips, you know, I'm trying to eat my chips, you know what I'm saying? But he's grabbing my chips, he's throwing them all over the room, you see what I'm saying? And like, I'm trying to watch the game, and he's flipping all out just because, you know, the referee put a call out against the team that he's not even supporting, you know what I'm saying?
Does he have any, like, animals, domestic animals?
Oh, saying he's got this dog, you see what I'm saying, dog? And he's got this dog, right, dog?
Anything happens to this dog?
This dog, and he's always like, if the dog ever barks, you know what I'm saying, he gets down on there and he's just whipping that dog, see what I'm saying, because his violence just goes out towards everyone, you know what I'm saying?
But does he first attack his family or his dog?
Well,
if you know.
Well, sooner or later, you know, I'm a little worried for his wife, you know what I'm saying, because she be trying to keep him under control, but it doesn't seem to be going too well, you know what I'm saying, and I'm worried that one day I'm going to come in there, see what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, and we're going to be trying to come up in the house, and she's going to be, you know, on the floor, you know what I'm saying, and he's just going to be sitting there hyperventilating like he always does, you see what I'm saying?
That's I see what you're saying.
Alright, that's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm saying.
Okay, so we got quite a few police reports of some aggressive behaviors going around like the neighborhood. Basically, disturbing the peace, loud noise complaint, and just basically fits the description of steroid rage. Can you please explain?
Well, you know what I'm saying, dog, steroids probably would be an understatement, see what I'm saying, because he's been up there and he just flips out about everything as soon as something goes wrong. I mean, he was out there mowing the lawn and this rock came and hit me in the head, and then he went flipping out because he was saying I stole his rock, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, no, sucker, I ain't stealing your rock. Your rock just came up and come beat me in the head. I didn't even know what the shit was going on. And like, you know what I'm saying, see what I'm saying? And he come up, you know what I'm saying? And he was all like, you be stealing my rock. And he's screaming all over the place. And all the neighbors come out, you know what I'm saying? And they just be coming out, see what I'm saying? And they're sitting there and they're complaining. And then he starts yelling at them, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's yelling. And then the police come down. And then somebody, for some reason, fires always get started, you know what I'm saying? Like something always has to catch on fire. He just gets going. I don't know, I think he's got some arson thing under my belt, you know what I'm saying? And he just sits there, he starts lighting shit on fire, everything's going crazy, and you know what I'm saying, like, that's not acceptable in society, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, but what's his children there, watching him react like that?
And that's another thing, he's always flipping out around his kids, you know what I'm saying, and it's just not right, see what I'm saying? Like, this is a bad example for the children. I mean, if you're not raised properly, you know, you grow up to be a bad person, and he's already a bad person, so I'd hate to see what kind of bad person they end up being. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely do see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Saying.
This is Rick's best friend. And unfortunately, he went through a lot of bad events with him. Can you explain to us some of them?
Well, yeah, like a couple of weeks ago, like maybe like 2, we sat down. She gave us our plates. Everything was fine. But
What were you eating?
I was eating spaghetti.
Welcome.
Hey, Rink.
It's coming, sir.
Okay. Excuse me. What is this?
That's Coke.
The waitress
No,
brought
this is not
Coke because they didn't have any Pepsi.
No, I didn't
And
ask for Coke.
seriously,
I asked for Pepsi.
what's the difference between Pepsi and Coke? I don't see it. But Rick just completely spazzed out.
Trust me. Get Pepsi. No.
Look, I'm sorry, gentlemen. All we have is Coke.
I said I want
Took
Pepsi.
his glass and chucked it at the waitress. Like I don't get it. Everyone was looking at us weird. I mean, I could not enjoy my spaghetti.
So now we have Rick with us. He is father of 2 children, has a wife, and lives in a nice, quiet neighborhood. Please describe yourself to us, please.
You know, I'm generally a nice person. You know, I help grandmas cross down the street. I help little children find their parents when they're lost in the mall. I don't rape them. And you know, I don't know why people say that I have this Rink rage disease.
Did he ever let out his rage towards you? Physically?
Oh God.
I can hear you.
Oh God. Turn off the camera.
Yes, it has. Well, I do get angry at sometimes, but you know, I wouldn't consider myself as an angry person.
Okay, well, we have some shocking news about, like, your friend's reaction about your behavior.
Is that really?
Yes. Your best friend said some very unfortunate events that happened in a restaurant. Can you explain what happened?
I was in a bad mood.
What happened?
The server. She brought me Coke, and I asked for Pepsi. And that's just something that you do not do if you work in a restaurant. I have worked in a restaurant for many years, and it's just something you don't do. It's unprofessional. I have worked in a restaurant for many years, and it's just something you don't do. It's unprofessional. It's
like riding a bike.
It's so unprofessional that you just want to punch.
I am speaking. So now that we went over the previous incident of the restaurant, I've been talking to James, your neighbor.
James, yes.
Yes.
I know exactly what he's saying.
Okay, I hope so. Apparently, some previous incident that happened like a few weeks back, while you were using your lawnmower, you flung a rock at him, hits him in the head, and you thought he was stealing the rock. What was going on?
It was part of my property, see? And when I saw him pick up the rock and then touch his head, I thought, is he thinking of stealing the rock? You know? Because then, no, you can't do that. You can't steal somebody else's shit from your property. You can't just do that. I couldn't just stand there and let it happen, you know?
You have seen, you have heard, and you have witnessed the rage of Rink Rage Rick. He is outrageous, he is dangerous, and he's a threat to us
You
all.
clog the toilet, you motherfucker!
All right, son. Now this is how you do this.
Okay, Daddy.
What was that? That was horrible. You know what? No. You know, look at that. Did you see that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I try that?
You got. I hardly doubt you're gonna get it because you're that terrible. But go
Okay.
ahead, you try.
Ha!
That was pathetic. You know what? I don't even know why I bother with you.
What? What was that?
That was skill. That was talent. That was something you don't have. You don't belong on the ice.
Wait.
was just an entire miss. That was just horrible. What are you doing?
Playing Pokemon, Dad?
You call that playing Pokemon? Look at what you have to weaken him and then you throw the Pokeball.
That's what I'm
Okay?
doing.
No, you're not weakening. You're not no, you have to get in. No, okay, you know what? Just give it to me. Just give. You see, you gotta do. Now, you see, you get in there. Once you get them good and going in a battle now. See, these guys are weak. They're weak as shit. This is easy. See that technique right there? One shot kill.
I wanted to catch him, Daddy.
Well, you know what? Sometimes in life you just gotta get in there and pound it in there. You gotta lay it in there. When you gotta lay the law down, son, you gotta lay the law down. That's the way it is. You can't let anyone get in your way. Don't ever let anyone push you around.
Okay. Ah, yes.
Why would you pick the Edmonton Oilers? The Edmonton Oilers suck.
I know, but...
No. Why didn't you pick a man's team, like Vancouver? That's a man's team.
Because you're taking Vancouver.
We'll take another man's team.
Like who?
I don't know, but something other than Edmonton. Edmonton sucks.
No, I'm keeping Edmonton.
You're lucky you're my son, kid, or I swear to... I'll show you how this is done right here. Right here now, this is you bring it up like that, you come on, go around, up top, deep that guy, deep the other guy. Icing. What do you mean you got an icing call? You don't think you could be a little better than that, son? Icing? Honestly?
It was you, Daddy.
You and your back talk, you're like... You just watch
Concentrate.
yourself. This is how it's done right here. You bring a slap shot. Oh, you got lucky that time, kid.
No. Get away. Get away.
Yes! Yeah! In your face! That's how you play the game! That's how you play the game! You play to win the game!
I tried.
You know what? You didn't try hard enough.
Daddy, we're not done.
I know, man. My kid sucks.
I can hear you.
It's like riding a bike.
It's so unprofessional that you just want to punch
I am speaking.
So, what I am saying is that I do not care what he's saying. I just want to... I don't know what to say.
Can you explain to us some of your fortunate events?
We need to know who the shit he is. Go.
You need to tell.
You need to introduce him.
Oh, we're fucking starting from the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dumb on that. Okay.
Action.
Movies. Okay. No, get back over here. Let's do. I had to say it.
Just imagine my mom, you were just looking at me.
Where are all my letters?
Up your butt, Daddy.
Motherfucker.
Today we are with Rick's best friend on Hump.
Okay, start over.
Today, make sure we're not going.
We're not. No, the vacuum.
Alright?
Okay.
Your children will grow up to be complete dicks, just like you. Fuck with.
You have seen, you have heard, and you have witnessed the rage of Rink Rage Rick. He is outrageous, he is dangerous, and he is a threat to us
You
all.
clogged the toilet, you motherfucker! I have worked in a restaurant for many years, and it's just something you don't do. It's unprofessional. It's
Like riding a bike.
It's so unprofessional that you just want to punch.
I am speaking.